Hello everybody, it is Kosif here, and this video, as you guys gave me over 10 likes on my comment on the other video. So before I start the video, or already started it, but before I go into the module, the reason why I did that is because I wanted to see if you guys read the description. Although I put something at the end of the video, that was sort of, if you guys sort of watch the video to the end, you'll see a message saying, like the comment for a tour of, I'm just going to call it Ardougne, screw its proper name, for a tour of Ardougne. And of course for a description, if you guys read the description, you would see telling you to like it. So we got over 10 likes, I'm happy with that. And of course I'll show you the tour of it. So I'm going to start with the choosing my character, and we're logging in right now. So Ardougne, well, I actually did this while I was working on beta 1. It's sort of something in the meantime, instead of, because the project's got to a point where, excluding pay to play, there's no sort of areas we can build. So of course, if we were just working on scripting NPCs and all that, it can get really boring. So I was like, yeah, screw it, I really want to build Ardougne, so I'm just going to do it. So I went and built Ardougne. So also another thing I want to talk about, just a quick sec, the difference, because when I first built Ardougne, I was like, come on, this doesn't really look anything like it. But it's like I tried to replicate it the most I could, but it's probably due to the fact that it's the trees and the angle you're actually looking at the city in the game. Because in RuneScape you're probably looking down at a high angle. Of course, you're probably looking down like that, and of course if you're running around, the trees are pretty much just a slightly bit taller than you, but apart from that, it's different, you know, if that makes sense. It's a whole different game. Of course it's going to look different, but I tried to replicate the most I could. So this is one of the south entrances. Actually no, it's one of the north entrances. If I go up there, I'll meet the fishing guild, and if I go further up, I go to Seer's village. And another thing I want to talk about, Ardougne mostly. This is the only sort of map. Maybe it's not the only one, but it's one of the sort of areas or the maps where I've fully detailed the outskirts, so you won't see any like fake 2D trees. If you look in RuneScape now at this area and you go down that path, you'll see there's fences along the path, and I tried to replicate the most I could on the outskirts as well. So let's begin. So first off, we have the guards. I tried to match them with their colour. Let me just go back. Yeah, they're called guards, all that, blah blah blah. Let's just go along here. I'm going to try to get around all of it. So you come up, I don't want to see the market just yet. We'll go along here. So let me just show you one of the outskirts. So this is sort of like the north outskirts. Instead of it being like fake 2D trees, we got some sort of like, where's my character stuck? We got some sort of detail like the fences, and more fences in the background, as well as the trees and the hills and all that. And I tried to make the best I could. Yeah, we could go up here. I know you can't actually get on the rooftop on a building here, but originally I made Ardougne loads of houses, but it looked, every single building looked exactly the same, so I was like, oh, I really do need to try and make this difference. So as you can see here, this building down here is quite big, and of course I just used it twice. You can't really, of course you can notice it while looking directly on top of it. The same as the house over to my right. I've just stacked houses on top of each other and had like a spiral house. It's not really noticeable once you're down in there, but let's just get on top of this roof. So yeah, some buildings like the one I'm on at the moment, for some reason I'm stuck. I just try to make it different and unique. So this is Ardougne Market. Yeah, NPCs are starting to spawn. Of course I'm on a rooftop, so you're not gonna see it clearly. So let's just get down there and look at the market. And in the market I'll put on the sound so you can hear what Ardougne sounds like. So that's a really packed market really. It's quite laggy as well, and I cannot stress enough, can you guys please like this video, because the flags around the market, it took me 1 hour to do. They look really, really nice, but oh my god, it took so long just to make those around the entire market. It looks, and they're so small and they move as well, they clip into each other, but there's nothing I can stop about that. But it just took me so long to make those flags all around the entire market. So onto the sounds. Just put my graphics there. I'm gonna try to talk over this, but something I sort of noticed, the music in Neverwinter Nights 2, the sort of city music, it's like heavy, sort of like city, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of noises. But if you look at Ardougne, so if I go down here quickly, because the music can't change in one area. So if I stand over here and there's like heavy talking, it's like, you know, I'm right next to a field with like grass and trees. Why is there a crap load of talking and market noises? So cities and towns in RuneScape, it has a lot of rural around it, so like there's even quite a lot of trees inside Ardougne if we look at the map. There's a lot of grassy areas, so it's sort of hard to try and make the music match to what the city is. So this city is sort of like music for the city in Neverwinter Nights 2. I think it's something like city outskirts, so this music and the ambient is for a city of an outskirt. Of course we're in a big city. Carrying on, and I'm just going to mute my volume again. Of course there's other sort of noises around, so if you go next to a market guy, you hear talking and all that. So yeah, I think it's going to be turning dark soon, so I better hurry up. Let's go down here. Ardougne, it's sort of got a lot of junctions, so there's a lot of areas you need to sort of explore. For some reason I can't go down that area still, because that's not baked right. I thought I fixed that. So yeah, I sort of tried to do the outskirts, like I've been saying, so that's Witch Haven. Instead of there being like fake trees, I've added the city, the details of the texture, and like the rural features, so like the willow trees. And there's actually the river, you can see, well not really a river, the ocean. It goes all the way round and up there and all that. Of course you can't see it from here. Continuing on. It's sort of like the docking area a little bit. I think I did forget to add detail this bit. I know there's a guy, I think there's a few crates around here. I try to add detail everywhere, but obviously I missed that spot. So, for some reason, I don't know why I can't get past that area. Ignore that sound. A wind just knocked over some cans. And that's a floating warehouse. A random boat there. God, that is a nice scene. A nice detail. Ooh, I do not want to show you the... Oh my god, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to fix something in the zoo. That's going to be entertaining to see, so we're going to ignore that for now. My god, I cannot believe I forgot to fix it. Oh well, there's no point starting over again. So this is sort of like we got the hero with a rune armor. We got the warrior woman, or woman warrior. I forgot. Let's see what we call them. Warrior woman. I always think that's an odd name to call somebody that. Because the recent Plague's End, it's like the Knights of Ardougne and the warrior woman have grouped up. It's like, what, did one woman group up with the knights? Yeah, it's sort of confusing. There isn't really any lore behind that, which I found stupid. Okay, I just run through that tree. Not tree, bush. Okay, there's a lot of... some reason it wants to take the path. Yeah, it's turning dark, so I'm just gonna change the day and night system. 12. No, because it's 18. There we go. So we've got a graveyard, not a graveyard, but a small little graveyard with the church. We have the 2 storehouses. I don't want to go around that side yet. I'll show you down here. A little furnace area. Just a few more houses. Let's just show you the north side. And yeah, it's just nothing really any detail around here. Just the bank, and that's the north entrance that side. This is the other north entrance. Of course, I tried to make detail over there, but when I looked in RuneScape, there's just no trees at all, and it's like the only detail is really far out. So I was like, okay, the only thing I could do here is just add grass and a few hills. With that log beam, I don't think I fixed. Is that fixed yet? Nah. I tried to make that walkable, but you can only enter that side. But obviously you can't get out because you can't walk on that bit there. So you can only walk across it. I'll probably show you that in a minute. It's nice detail though. I like Neverwinter Nights too. A lot of people have asked me about why can't I use, why don't I use, say, like Unity or any other sort of software development tools to sort of create your own thing. And I'm like, you know, this topic's been brought up a crap load. So if I make RuneScape in Unity, of course there's actually a lot of real games through Unity. I play a game called Never, and you know, it's on like Steam. You can actually buy it on there. It's actually a real game. So if I'm making a game on Unity and I'm saying, oh yeah, you know, I'm not making profit from it, you know, I'm no doubt I'm going to get sued by Jagex for copyright, because I'm actually making a proper game called RuneScape, and there's a lot of stuff, say like having cities called Varrock and Lumbridge and all that. Whereas Neverwinter Nights 2, all I'm doing is just building a server on a game. So it's not like I could probably charge people to play it, but I never want to do that. But to my knowledge, Jagex already commented on it, but if it was anything dangerous, they would have said something. So, you know, I haven't heard anything bad, and I've been doing the project for about 5 years. I think I started the... Oh god, yeah, it's August. I swear to god I started the project in around 2010, and it was late summer, so probably August. So it's probably about 5 years old now. Or 4 years old, should I say. Over 4 years. I know Neverwinter Nights 1, if I include that, it's definitely over 5 years, because I started Neverwinter Nights 1 in like 2008. So that's like 6 years. So yeah, there's not really much detail around that for me to commentate on. This bridge is nice. Now into the zoo. So the zoo, there's one problem. There's 2 or 3 animals which are hostile, so you'll probably see them trying to get out of the cage, or they probably have got out of the cage. These things are totally fucked up. I've called them an unknown ape. Neverwinter Nights 2 doesn't have any monkeys or apes or gorillas, so all I did was sort of retextured the current ape looking things. They look like humans. They are fucking creepy as hell. Oh my god, ape atoll quests. No, monkey bandness quest. That's going to be fun to do. So let's just look around the cages. You'll see a few more other stuff. So I think, yeah, the wolves, they are hostile. Of course, they're not pure black. Shit, let me just get out of there in case they hit me. Well, it's a shame. You probably guys were expecting to see the zoo the most out of Ardougne. Just a snake pit, just typical snakes. You got some hanging off a fence and just bobbing around and all that, blah blah. There's one in that tree as well. Let's look over here. just some scorpions. Well, I call them scorpion beetles because again, the game doesn't have scorpions, so I just made scorpion beetles. They pretty much do the same job. Oh my god, I'm getting tired of saying this. Everyone's Nice Dude doesn't have penguins, so I had to leave it empty. There's a ferret in there. There he is. Chuck is just a bear. I tried to make him white, but I couldn't, unfortunately. Okay, let's just see the fucked up fest. So we have a tamed wyvern, which is supposed to be strolling up and down this cage. No idea how the crap he got out. Maybe he flew out. We got a joga, I think they're called. Yeah, joga. We got a hill giant. We got the grizzly bears, which are hostile again, and we got the horses. Oh my god! So as you can see, they're trying to kill the bears, and the bears are trying to kill them. So this is just a total fuckfest. Let's just look at the outside detail. So, of course, south of the zoo, there's the monk monastery. You can see that up on the hill with a path. Yeah, I can't get far out. That's the clock tower, and yet again I just added some trees, hills and paths, so that's pretty much it. So this is the Ardougne city tour. Let's just look at the map. So yeah, of course here you'll be able to train thieving. There'll be more stores for you to sort of buy stuff from. Jeez, I don't know, that's pretty much it. What the hell is Ardougne City really used for? It's pretty much a dead city. There's nothing really you can do in it. It's like Varrock, you got all those stores, the range store, the mage store, and the armor store. Falador has, say, like maces and chain bodies and shields. Lumbridge is just Lumbridge. There's a lot of training areas around it. Then there's Ardougne City, where you can't really do anything but quests. So that's Ardougne City. Hope you guys enjoyed this tour, and thanks for watching. There is actually another tour which I'd like for you guys to see. It's the why do I say cannabis? It's the Crandor. I'm gonna call this the Crandor expansion pack. So we changed our date to like the early 5th age, so of course Alvarg didn't destroy Crandor. So Crandor is a city, and I think Crandor being a city, we've added a shitload of quests into it. So when free-to-play gets fully complete with like all the betas done, and I know maybe there's a few people playing the game, we'll release the Crandor expansion pack, of course free. No idea why I wouldn't make it free, but yeah, that would include a crap load of stuff. But me and Colton would love to tour Crandor City for you guys. So thanks for watching again, and see you later.